All right, guys, got a lot of snow and everything last night, and furnace stopped working. Pretty sure it's the igniter. I thought I'd make a video and kind of show you how the whole process went. I just went out and picked up a new igniter, so we'll see how this goes. Anyway, we open this sucker up. Get a light on here. Okay. So you can see in there, see the igniter. If I can focus this very well. See, I saw that and I was like, well, there's the brake right there in the igniter. So I'm pretty sure that's our problem. All right, upstairs now. So, there's the igniter that we had pulled out of there with the brake. So I kind of wanted to show you guys something. If your problem isn't as obvious as mine is, you can do a little testing if you want. You can actually see right through that gap there in the brake. But if you want to check and see if this thing is bad, you can see if there's a break and check the resistance just using like a multimeter here. So we got this guy, and I don't think this thing swings up, but whatever. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So with the multimeter, we can set to ohms. Basically, we're trying to see if we've got a loss of the signal or a total break, so no signal at all. So if you're completing a circuit, you'll see the numbers go, and it should get really close to zero because we have a direct connection between both leads. All right. If there is a weak connection, the numbers are going to go up higher and higher and higher until infinite. And when it's totally broken, this is what it'll display. So if we take our leads here, I got some reflection there. Okay. So we take our leads and we plug them right in. We can do one in here, one in here. And you can see I've got nothing reading. It's still showing an open circuit. And so that's clearly a problem. It's the break that we saw, okay? Here's our brand new one. Pan back here a little bit. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay. Oh, look at all the foam packaging we got here. These are really delicate. So there's the brand new igniter. These will break if you look at them wrong. So keep them in the foam until you're ready, and don't touch them with your fingers because you don't want the oils of your fingers to get on them. Let's flip this over. Oh, looks like we got, so we're going to have to do a little swap out of the connector. But here are the leads. Let me see if I can get the multimeter in here as well. And let's see what this one tests with the ohms. And, okay, so we're at like 98. Yeah, around 98 ohms. Okay, so that's probably what you would expect to see on one that's working and good. But of course, the bad one, we're registering 0 because of the break. So now we got to figure out how to connect this. So I think what I'm just going to do is we're going to cut this here, and then we're going to splice these two into it. So we'll do that. I'm probably going to rubber band this together just so that we don't bump it and break it while we're working. Let me see. I'll do that like that. Hopefully that'll keep it all snug in there. And let me set this up for figuring this out. All right, we're back. So I just kind of marked these so that I knew which one was the same on each. I don't think it really matters though, but you can see that there's the little marker there for where it fits that metal shim that it goes into. So we're just going to cut this and We're gonna see if we can put this connector on here. Easiest way, probably just get a little snip right here. You might want to stagger them so that you're. Yeah, I guess we could just do them straight across. It's not like a big deal. Okay. You're gonna want to strip this a little bit. I guess we can do this one first. My wife got me this tool, which is really cool, and it'll take that off. But if you got like a pair of scissors and you're careful, you can go around and do the same thing. And there's that. Let's get that fray off of there. It didn't get cut so well. Okay. Okay, so we got roughly the same length here. What I think we're gonna do is curl this around and maybe put a little solder on it. So if you buy one of these little kits, it's got a little shrink tubing. I think I got it at Harbor Freight for like, not much. Get a piece of shrink tubing. Let's cut this in half. I need the whole thing. All right. Make sure you put that on first, otherwise you're going to be bumming later on when you have to undo your solder joint. I'll just twist this together. Wire to make it easier. All right, we'll try this again. Okay. All right, so on here, I got some solder. Got this really old soldering iron, but you want to warm up your joint and get that wire. Getting the foam. You want to get that wire really, really hot. You kind of want the wire to melt it, and the solder will take a lot better if you got this heated up really good. I might want to put my helping hands on this. It's tough. There you go. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but that looks pretty good. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we got it all covered. All right. Well, that one's done. And we'll do the other one, and then we'll do the shrink tubing afterwards, I guess. On to number 2. Let's see if we... Okay. There's that one. Wrap this guy around now. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's do the same thing over here. Oh, almost forgot the shrink tubing. Look at that. I did it on the other one. Very close. Coming. All right. Looks pretty good. And let's get our soldering iron. Let's heat this one up a lot. Get it nice and warm before we start. This iron's so old, I don't think it heats as well as it should, but and the tip is all mangled, you can tell. But it should be good enough. Get some more here. There we go. It should be pretty good, I'd say. I don't think it's going anywhere. All right, get that out of the way. Take a peek. Looks good. Okay, I'll take our shrink tubing. I should be able to cover these joints completely. I wonder if I can just burn off that fray. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try and just kind of burn this fray off a little bit. Might help me with this on here. Maybe a little bit. Still on the camera, you guys can see. I'm just going to use the lighter and just shrink this up. All right, not too bad. Good, we're all set. Ready to go install this thing back downstairs and see if it works. We can, if we really want to, we can test to make sure that we've got our leads good in here. What do we say, 98 is about where we were at before. So let's test the resistance in here. Hey, look at that. Even better, 96.2. So our connector works good. We did a good soldering job and nothing poking through. So let's head back downstairs and see what we can do. Okay, back downstairs. So I just put this in. Mine's got the little plastic thing on the wrong side that doesn't line up with the screw hole. So I just kind of made it work, but I don't think it's a big deal. Just the things you got to do if you don't get the exact part and you're trying to get this thing working so that you got heat in your house. But okay, there's that. And I guess we just got to get this little sensor guy in again, right here. Let's see. What we got for this? That looks good. Sorry if you guys couldn't see that. All right, I think we got that in there. Everything looks ready to go, I think. All right, let me move you in here, and then we'll let me put this door panel on, and we'll see if it glows and lights up. Okay. Spinning. I wonder if I should turn the light off so you can really see it glow. Hopefully. Once the gas hits, hopefully it'll... There it goes. She's lighting. That's what we needed. And we'll watch it kick off, hopefully. There it goes. Hey, we're working yet again. fades away. Nice. So I got a second one ordered in case this happens again. So I don't have to wait until morning to go hunt one down for way more expensive. But anyway, there you go. There's how to fix your furnace igniter. Thanks for watching.